you doing, all you beautiful sons of bitches? It's your boy Backseat here, and today me and a whole bunch of new guests are watching Anthony Gramuglia's video, Pokemon characters that give him bi panic. But let's just do a roll call around first. So who we got here today?
I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm KinoFlex. I'm a relatively new channel. I met Backseater, and he seemed like a cool guy, so I decided to do a collab.
Yeah, we also got Bread06. He's not on the mic right now. We got Jan. Jan, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm from the UK and I look at rocks for a living. I also am not a fan of online video essays in many cases.
And we have the Sandman. Yes, the Shaper of Dreams himself joining. Sandman, how you doing?
I'm doing quite fine.
All right.
Pretty good. I had my breakfast.
Awesome. I had my morning donut right now too. So before we begin, guys, how many of y'all are familiar with Pokemon?
I
grew
played
up
it a
with it,
lot.
so I'm pretty familiar.
Yeah, I play competitive every now and again, still on like Showdown and stuff.
All right,
I
just
was
like
really
just
into
like
it.
Falcon, nice. So,
Yeah.
I grew up with the games. I'm a fan of them. I wouldn't say a super big fan, although I do like them for what they are. But yeah, I've never known any fucking Pokemon characters that I've ever been fucking attracted to. What about you guys?
I can think of a couple.
Oh,
But,
we'll get it.
Certain cosplayers can pull certain characters off. Let's just
yeah, I
say
was gonna
that.
say it's
Yeah,
some of them can be, but
yeah.
not really. Not many.
Well, without further ado, let's just jump into it. Kino, you want to start us off?
Of course.
All right. I think it's muted, Kino.
It is.
I think you muted it, yeah.
It's okay. It's okay on my end.
Oh, you can't hear it. Can you
Oh,
guys
sorry,
hear
guys.
it?
Could not know.
Oh, okay. Hold on,
Shit,
everybody.
okay.
Sorry, everybody. Technical difficulties.
Just edit that out, right?
Nah, that shit's staying in, dog. Once the recording starts, that shit's staying in.
Shit.
Here,
Okay,
I can pause it while we get it figured out.
You can redo if you want.
Okay, everybody, we are back. Sorry for those technical difficulties. Let's do this again. All right, Jan, play it away.
I'm playing.
Pokemon has one of the highest quotient of amazing character designs, but which characters are the best looking? A few months ago, I on stream ranked all the adults in Pokemon by how attractive they are. And this is the highlight.
What
Wait
a
a minute.
What a waste of time.
Say what the fuck?
You know, and
Stop.
hang on. And it would have been enough if you just ranked them based on their design.
Wasn't it a trend of...
What? You're about to say something.
He's dead.
Ah,
Go
fuck.
ahead.
Anyways, I was gonna say, and isn't it? And isn't?
if I remember correctly, there was. If I remember.
Oh, he cut out again.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, and you could have just saved yourself a lot of fucking dignity if you just ranked them based on their
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're good.
Oh, I think he's delayed. Yeah.
It's all right, Kino. What is it?
I think he's coming in through light.
Yeah, I'm just delayed. Just go ahead.
All right, it would have been enough for you to just rank.
If I remember correctly, wasn't there a trend where people were doing pass?
We're doing what?
If I remember correctly, wasn't there a
Next level bad internet.
I remember correctly, wasn't there a trend where people were doing smash or pass of different Pokemon?
I don't
yeah.
remember. I don't remember that trend. I don't remember that trend. I don't remember
I
that.
remember Markiplier's video.
Oh god. But yeah, it's like, Ant, you could have saved yourself a lot of fucking dignity if you just made it like Pokemon Designs ranked, but no, you just had to make it all fucking pervy and shit like you people are wont to do. And yes, I did say you people. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, it's like,
You need to watch a 2-hour video that has essentially a half hour of content. Oh, and by the way, as you're watching, I found out shortly after this video was recorded that I had COVID, and I think I look terrible in this. But
Sucks
that
to
being
be
said,
you.
here are the highlights of the stream so you can enjoy it as well, for what it's worth. We have here a tier list I found. We are going 18 and up only. Gym
Thank
leaders are,
God.
I confirm, only
gonna say,
some
thanks for
gym
clearing
leaders
that up.
are considered. Brock and Misty, for example, they're way too young. Lieutenant Surge and Sabrina, that's fair game. Anyway, let's get started.
Wait, to be clear, sorry, Pokemon lore here. I'm actually not sure Sabrina is okay, because isn't she like a teen in the originals? I'm pretty sure.
Let me look that up. I am currently Googling that. Hang on. Sabrina Pokemon.
Under the
Sabrina's age in the games is unknown, but in the Electric Tale of Pikachu, she is 21.
Okay.
So
Right, well,
she's all good.
Okay. Yeah.
The mom from what is this? The,
Also, Jan, can you turn it up a bit?
Or is this Sun and Moon's?
Yeah, sure.
Sword and Shield's mom. I'm gonna put this right here for a second. We have the hairstyle of every mom who has
Not my mom.
ever died in anime. This is the Edward Elric's mom hair. She will probably pass on. However, she has glasses. Most of the moms are A's by a lot, so it all works out.
Oh,
wait,
God,
Gala mom is
ants into
Scottish. Oh wait,
milfs.
Scottish accents. Oh, that's an S. I'm sorry. Scottish accents are. I love accents, right?
Wait.
Like I'm from New Jersey, so
Wait, not everyone in the UK has a Scottish accent. I just thought I should throw that out. It's fun fact.
And
we
you
get
just
a lot of accents in this place because New Jersey.
Oh yeah. Because when I think of New Jersey, I think of people with Scottish accents. Yeah, that checks out.
Makes sense.
Jersey, New York, people come from all over. But Scottish accents, Irish accents, those two are like top tier for me. They're like beautiful sounding.
Hang on,
I think they sound amazing.
When most people think of fucking Jersey, they don't think of fucking Irish or UK accents. They're more likely to think of a fucking Guido accent like me, right? I'm a fucking Guido, okay? So you're more likely to run into some asshole like me. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. Anyway, move on.
Sabrina, kind of terrifying. Sabrina's
Not
a little
really.
scary. I think she traumatized me growing up. Okay, so
What a
anime
bitch.
Sabrina and game Sabrina. Anime Sabrina, I'm gonna put on a B, only because she's a little too scary for me. I don't know. I'm not really into the whole shrinking thing that some people really like. So, if you like that, that's probably like.
Wait.
I'm not
What?
into that. I'm not into that at all.
What the fuck?
Well,
Shrinking?
at least Ant doesn't like fucking giant women, so we can scratch that off his fucking fetish list.
A thing that would get you going. I get a little creeped out by that. Sabrina kind of scares me. That being said, though, Sabrina game SS.
Why?
Sabrina from the anime is like a Freddy Krueger level frightening. But
No,
game
she
Sabrina,
isn't.
She's got the scariness, but she's also got a playful side. Also, her outfits are better in the games, and she's got a whip. Surge.
Oh, great! He's into fucking BDSM. Great. That's a wonderful thought to get in my fucking head.
Not
Anyway.
just like bulky muscle, and he's a veteran, so he can kick someone's ass if they are causing problems. But that being said, though, that means he's got a more of a hurt side that you can work with. You can want to help. You really want to help
What?
nurture him a little bit because he's gotten some pain in his life.
Hold
And
on.
anime
Lieutenant
is
Surge
he's
doesn't have a vulnerable side. What the hell are you going on about? When the hell has Surge ever shown a vulnerable side in the shows, books, or games?
I kind of want to say it's kind of hard to work with characters who have like 5 lines. I don't know where he's getting this all from, other than him saying that he was in a war.
I mean,
It's a bit,
even then, it's like
bit
you.
overrated.
And that's a majorly that that's such an overlooked aspect of character. Like, what war involves a Pokemon? That's such an interesting thing that
Yeah.
is never once again addressed decades later.
Well, even
Yeah,
well, well, even then, it's like Ant, are you implying that when soldiers go to war, every single one of them comes back with PTSD? Cause I don't know about you, but Surge doesn't look all that shell shocked in this image right here.
Yeah, he seems he's pretty locked in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I feel that is kind of a hovering, lingering question over this whole thing of like, okay, but like, why? What is the point?
I don't think it's really all that important to the lore yet. Anyway.
It's like a jock. I'm talking like Game Surge. And he's got some good. He has a Raichu and a Pikachu. Hard to not
Those are
like that.
shit.
Lieutenant Surge, he's a solid.
They suck in the
defense.
game.
People
Yeah.
out the manga.
Okay,
Yes.
wait, just so we're clear, he just went on a massive tangent of like, oh, he has so many good qualities and he is in the same category as quote unquote scary Freddy Krueger level person. What the fuck? I'm confused.
Yeah, well, hang on. Hang on, Ant. Why do you have both anime Sabrina and game Sabrina, but not anime Surge? Like, you just have game Surge.
Yeah,
What's going on here?
that's a good question. Also, again,
It's a good
why
point.
is
Like, what?
why is
Like,
attractive
why don't you
Soldier
just rank
Man?
them all? Why don't you just rank together?
Why is
Why don't you-
attractive Soldier Man same category as scary, possibly psychopath?
Who knows? It's fucking Ant.
It's just confusing.
Yeah.
Surge and Sabrina did try to kill many children in the manga, but everyone commits a war crime in that manga. Koga.
Source.
I'm sorry. If anyone's a Koga fan, Koga's a D. He's not a DILF. No, I'm sorry. Like, he's just kind of boring.
He's a
He really
goddamn
fucking smells
ninja!
really bad. He's in the middle of Fuchsia City, which has a
Okay.
safari nearby it. So it's gotta be a humid,
Ninja.
warm climate.
He's a
And
ninja.
wearing head-to-toe ninja gear. He has a scarf that probably collects all that sweat. And of course, you can't find him, which is always helpful when you're on a date with him. The moment you're at a restaurant with the
Everyone
guy,
just
the
thought
bill comes,
about
you turn
that.
around to ask him if you want to split it, and he's gone. So he leaves you with the bill. Now, Blaine, okay.
Source.
hear me
Okay,
out.
That's a lot of headcanon based off of like his outfit. Isn't Koga's personality that he's like a straight edge, like kinda? Because he
Yeah.
has like a daughter, I
Yeah,
think, in the second
is
game.
he supposed to be like very dutiful?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's just because he has like a daughter who's like his foil in the
Janine,
second
yeah.
game, I think.
Janine.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck?
Sure, some might say Blaine gives them Dr. Robotnik
It's-
vibes with the mustache and the glasses and the bald head. You know what Blaine has? Blaine has a sense of humor. Did I say Blaine? He's a solid B. Blaine would tell great dad jokes, and I will not hear anything to the contrary.
I don't
But
remember
boosting
Blaine
Blaine to
telling
an
a whole lot of
just for the
Blaine.
dad
I don't remember Blaine telling a whole lot of dad jokes. Blaine was more likely to like ask you trivia questions than tell you dad jokes. So I don't know where he's getting this.
I guess I don't know if he's. That's the thing is that again, it's confusing with the Sabrina thing. But is he going like off of all their media or just like the games? And if so, why is Sabrina 2 different entries? And if it's the second, why isn't everyone multiple different entries?
And hang on, yeah, and hang on. He
Yeah, it
skipped.
doesn't make any sense.
He skipped Erica. Why is Erica in Too Young?
Because he forgot that she's not 18. Erica is like 16, I want to say.
Hang on. I gotta look that shit up. Hang on.
Might be younger, honestly. She's just like a flower girl. So
I'm looking that shit up. Hang on. Erica Pokemon. Erica's age is unknown. We lit. Oh my god.
wait. So but then Sabrina's also not not a no-go, presumably.
Well, I mean, Sabrina's age is something else in the is 21 in the Electric Tail, so I
Yeah.
guess she checks out. But like, I don't know why he skipped Erica. Like, I don't fucking know. Also, hi Chase.
A new arrival.
Anyway, who's next?
Next is
Jokes
I want
about
to say
Lorelai.
Lorelai.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lorelai.
Yes. When I first played Pokemon,
Wait, why is Lorelei S?
Lorelei was
Okay,
one
I
here
of
we
the
kind of
go.
like
first ones.
Lorelei. This is, yeah, this is
I mean,
kind of
okay,
No,
I
as a
thought he was
kid,
gonna
I'm like,
elaborate.
oh
So.
wow, girls. She's a character I think gets
Hold
very
on.
underrated,
What? Hold
especially
on.
in the higher discussion of Pokemon.
So wait, he played the damn games and he's like, oh wow, girls. Wait a minute, and does that mean that you started off gay and then discovered you were bi? Cause usually you start off straight and then discover you're something else.
Hey, listen, you can do the alternative ending. It's possible.
You had a fucked up childhood, if I may say so. Anyway, continue.
Let's put her in front of S. I'm gonna adjust these based on how far up on the ranking they are. Giovanni. On one hand, Giovanni, he has some nice suits. Able to multitask. He has his hobbies and his work, and they kind of intersect. But he's also a deadbeat dad.
He's a goddamn
Abandons
mafia
his son at the
boss.
first chance to rediscover himself.
I was gonna say, aren't his hobbies like
Some people are into that.
kidnapping, like stealing people's property?
Yes.
I don't know.
Also, also part of the reason he left is because Silver's a little shithead. Anyway.
Yeah. Silver's kind of an asshole.
When he has a midlife crisis when a child beats him. B. Actually, child neglect brings him down to a C. What am I talking about? Bruno. First
So,
off,
criminal plus child neglect is still better than probably Sweaty in his ninja suit. I just wanna.
Oh
throw
my
that one out
god. Oh my god.
Kinda.
Oh my god. This is fucking ridiculous.
Pretty fucking.
Oh, next up
Oh,
is
God.
Bruno. Next up
This
is
will appear-
Bruno.
Appearance-wise, Bruno is peak. He has the strong bear build. Those biceps are bigger than my head. But you know, I don't think he can hold a conversation. I feel like he just focuses on physical fitness and like the wilderness survival training. I don't know if he's really the kind of person who would be really good on a date, but Bruno is so strong. He can carry you on his shoulders. And
Yeah, so
unlike a lot of
wait,
other members of the elite,
are we in agreement that Bruno is the worst Elite Four member,
Yes.
at least of his generation?
Yes. You mean
He's the least interesting.
You mean,
for
base,
sure.
are we
It's the
basing
easiest
off?
for me,
Are we basing him
personally.
off the Generation 1 games like Red and Blue, or all the Kanto games, or all the Pokemon games as a
Well,
whole?
I was gonna say he's definitely the worst in
Oh.
Red and Blue because fighting
It's
type sucks
me,
in
but-
Red and Blue. So.
He's got He's got 5 Pokemon, and 2 of them are repeats and not
Yeah.
even fighting types.
Yeah. Well, then the only like fighting type move in Gen 1 was submission or something, right? Like it was really fucking bad.
It was something like that, yeah.
Which could miss and had recoil, which is the funniest
Yes,
shit ever. But like
yes.
That's really
Uh,
bad.
he also became like an Elite Four in so he's still Elite Four rather I should say in fucking the Johto games I think, right? If I
Yeah.
remember. It's been a while since I played those, but
He's the only Elite
I
Four
mean-
member to stay, to go from Kanto to Johto.
Yeah, Lorelei and Agatha, they tired or something.
Yeah, they retired. Yeah, yeah. Lorelei and Agatha retired. Lance got promoted, and yeah, and Koga got
and
promoted.
Bruno just stayed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And Koga got fucking promoted to Elite Four. Does that not fucking count?
It's true. Yeah, I was gonna say. True.
He's got
He's on the
Crobat.
grind set.
He's got Crobat as his ace. Still to this day, one of the best Pokemon to use.
He's on the grind set, but
Yeah.
I mean Bruno is like I don't know. He was like fighting type man.
Yeah.
That's like his
just
gimmick.
just
so,
throw all
yeah.
your specials at him and he goes down. Anyway, moving on.
Fourth,
give
he
for-
kept his job between games. That's a win in my book. Long-term employment, big beefy muscles, brain as bland as white bread. Gonna have to split the difference and put him in a C. But I'm gonna put him above Giovanni.
Really?
Okay, yeah, at least he's above the crime lord, I guess. Fucking.
But just barely. All right, here's Agatha. Here we go.
Got grandma energy. Also kind of scary.
Yeah, maybe because she's a grandma.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
what do you mean?
Also, Ant, are you seriously? Are you
shit?
Ant,
No shit.
Ant, are you seriously about to ask yourself if you want to date fucking Agatha? Dude, she's over the hill. Oh my god.
I mean, I think
He gets
Agatha
better
might be a
when
little
aged.
too old for my tastes. I'm gonna put her in D.
You're putting her
but
above
with
Koga. The
caveat
fuck?
that I would love to hang out with Agatha.
Still better than Sweaty Ninja. Sorry.
I feel like Agatha would be so cool to spend time with. She'd be such a cool, witchy grandma type, or great aunt. And I love that. Lance is where we get controversial. I think at some level he's a little underwhelming in terms of what he brings to the table.
No, he isn't.
Lance spends his time with a big
He's
dragon, which is
badass.
just fantastic. But he's also kind of bland.
He's
Okay,
badass.
Lance
Doesn't he? Isn't the whole like? Was that was in the games, right? Sorry, was that in Hard Gold and Soul Silver they added it? That like he goes out of his way to save the Red Gyarados at the Lake of Rage from like Team
Yes,
Rocket.
that
He like
is.
goes out of his way and does like spy shit. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool, I think.
He's kind of a superhero in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Well,
pretty much the responsibility of champions, to be like the hero of each region, right?
the
Yeah.
region. Well, yeah, they like go around. They like solve problems, right? Presumably.
Yes.
So he which might I add, him and like what's the guy from Generation 5 older? I think
Alder.
they are the only ones that are like active participants. Oh, actually, Cynthia as well. Sorry, them three are like the only ones
Yeah.
that are like super active participants and like taking down the villain team.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
is like the kind of guy who has a really nice car, who you're with just to be with the car. It's the Dragonite. The Dragonite goes a long way. Anyway, Faulkner. He's
What?
getting a D.
Wait a minute. So,
I don't know, he's boring. Morty.
all right. Hang on. Why is Faulkner boring? Are you gonna elaborate on that? Second of all, it's like. So do you just want to fuck the Dragonite then?
I don't know,
Game,
like
game.
I don't know. It's just confusing.
Okay. Hang on, more. Here we go. Here's Morty.
Morty. He's got that scarf. He's got that edgy goth look to him.
Morty isn't
Morty's
goth.
vibe. You know, Morty feels like a chill stoner type.
He's not a
just there vibing.
stoner.
He's in.
I don't actually remember what Morty's plotline was in Johto.
He was the
I just know that
he was the dude from
Is he a
Ekrutik.
slacker?
Yeah, he was kind of like real spiritual and shit, and like
yeah, because the burnt tower's there, right? Where
yeah.
like the legendary beast. So,
Yeah,
I just know he had an annoying Fug Haunter. I remember that.
Yeah.
But
Morty isn't fucking goth. Where the hell did you get that?
I feel like a lot of people assume that because they hang out with ghosts. They're ghost gym leaders.
Yeah. He's basically got
Well-
like he's basically friends with Yucine. It's possible he's able to see Ho-Oh. And that's about it. So yeah.
yeah. As,
Wait, were goths even a move when like at the time like Morty was
Probably.
even around?
Were they
Probably.
were they enemy trainer classes? No.
No. I mean like
Oh.
as like a
culture in like
just
in
like
real
as
life,
a group.
like almost.
Sure, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
they were
subculture,
yeah they were around
Pretty
by that
much thing.
point. Yeah. Anyway.
You know, I mean,
folklore, mythology. He's one of the guys I think who can tell you a lot about history given the right mindset, and he has again the spooky look to him. And he's friendly.
Not all that-
he's
he's
a
not
friendly dork.
he's not
Edgy
spooky.
stoner dorks.
He's not a
I don't agree he's
stoner.
edgy.
He's
Just 'cause
he's not
relaxed
a
and-
stoner, you dipshit.
I also don't agree that he's edgy. Like
He's not-
He seemed pretty chill.
How's he edgy?
But,
He wears a scarf.
eh. Like,
By
he
that
wears a
lot,
scarf
by
and
that logic, Brendan from not Brendan. Fuck, what was his name? The male pro tag at Gen 4. By that logic, he's edgy
Lucas.
too. Lucas, that was it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Ninja's probably pretty edgy. But
Yeah,
he
but
has
he's
his tongue
DJ.
as
a
his scarf.
little easygoing. Doesn't make him boring. He's
Yeah.
just a chill goth guy. And I respect the heck out of that. Mind you, I'm also going off of his redesign in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which I think gives a lot more personality to him. I imagine he might smell a little bit like cannabis when you encounter him.
bro.
Yeah, he's an S. Chuck. He's a dad. He's a family man. Strong. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out.
Bruno, but
He's a
fat.
great wife guy. I know.
Yeah,
Wait.
he's just
Put him in B tier. Oh, fuck. Alright.
He just he's Bruno but with a family. I don't know.
They make fun of him for his appearance in the anime and the manga and the games, but like if you saw a guy like that, you gotta have to admit, it's optimal build. Chuck is as personality. Chuck is everything Bruno wishes he was. For one, yeah, Bruno's got like the beefy
That's
muscles,
debatable.
but Chuck's got like
Bruh.
Well, how about an Elite Four member?
Oh yeah,
Doesn't Chuck
yeah. How
basically
about
do
how about that, Ant? Anyway,
that?
the balance. You know what I mean? The dad bod thing going on, but he's also strong enough to carry a giant weight over his shoulder. So yeah. And another one, he is loyal. He is a loving dad. He's a loving husband. The more I'm talking about Chuck, the more he's going up in ranks. Put him right into anime Sabrina. I love Chuck.
Still under Psychopath, but better than Sweaty Ninja, hell yeah. And Alternative Fit Guy.
yeah.
Everyone always makes fun of Chuck. Whenever you do these tier lists, they always go, "Oh, Chuck, oh gross, Chuck." No, Chuck is a gift, and if you don't appreciate him, I don't
Okay,
have to tell
hang
you.
on. I've seen some Pokemon tier lists, like, character design tier lists in my day, and
Yeah.
most people like Chuck. He's pretty popular, just, well, because, yeah, he's a nice, wholesome man with a family, and he likes training. That's kind of just approachable.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Let me just say, I feel like we've watched a certain amount to see some problems. I feel as though people who goon to Pokemon characters don't enter into this level of rationalization. They just say, "I like the design, I want to goon," and it just feels as though Ant is just trying to justify
He,
desire to goon, and that to me, like, why?
Oh.
Well, if you're gonna be opening, like, why own up to it?
yeah,
Why
just-
like try to romanticize it?
what also isn't
I just
help.
don't get it.
What also isn't helping is that he's slapping on personality traits to the characters that aren't there in the games. Where
doesn't-
in the games is it said that Morty smokes weed? Where in the games does it say that Lieutenant Surge fucking has PTSD? Where in the games does it say that Koga sweats a lot? Where is all this shit you're getting, and you're just projecting it onto them? And shit
Yeah, it's like
like
a case of.
go on.
Go ahead. No, I was
No,
gonna
go
say,
ahead.
Can't
like,
just say he can't just say.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, my issue with it is more
No,
so
go ahead,
if
go
this is gonna be like a serious appraisal, right?
Yeah.
So it's a case of, well, would be number one helpful to outline what you're considering, like, whether you're again including all of the potential canons, whether it's games only, whether it's anime only. Be maybe consistent with that, where like one character already we have on here has 2 entries and the others have 1, which is weird. But then also, yeah, specify, are you rating them as like a piece of design? Are you rating them based, solely based on looks, complete? What's like the? It's just like a case of you're just kind of throwing like. The problem with this video for me is not even what's being said so much as there's no reason, like there's no logic or structure to it. It's just, here are these things, I'm gonna throw them on the tier list.
Yes.
It's pretty low effort, is what I would say.
Yeah, again, it's just the most people who, again, make this sort of content. They just go off of, oh yeah, she looks hot, he looks hot, he looks ugly, she looks ugly, and then rank them like that. But Ant doesn't, for some reason, just doesn't want to own up to that, even though that's the entire point of this video. Like so he just comes up with just bullshit, headcanon to like try and to make it seem as though something more than it really is. It's just, no, it's not, dude.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's just like the entire premise of the video is I feel these things, and I'm gonna now explain that I feel these things to the world, which is fine to do, I suppose. It's just not very valuable, I guess. I don't know. It's just kind of weird.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Just
Right,
don't
well, are
tell
there
me.
any
Claire.
particular characters we're
Claire
curious
is-
about? Oh, Claire's interesting.
Claire's
Yes.
interesting, yeah.
Really strong. She is
'Cause
beauty. She's grace, and will.
She's basically
do what
female
she doesn't get
Lance.
away.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
Claire wasn't such a sore loser, I would put her in double S, easy. I'm gonna settle with an A tier for Claire.
People
That's
like
easy.
Tsundere.
Before I'm saying it, I'm gonna put Claire in C. I can't.
What?
What? Why'd you dump? Hang
be
on,
with
he's about.
someone who cries
Uh,
is if she loses. Anyway, who's next?
she cries when she loses, and then she admits defeating. It's like a case of, okay, I'm gonna defend that a little bit. It's just maybe she's just very invested, and she said sad that she lost. I don't know. It's not that big a deal, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've competed in like martial arts. I've lost before. I've cried after I've lost. Like, it happens.
Dude, you should see me when I fucking lose.
Yeah.
Cause I immediately leave the premises. Cause if I don't get out
Yeah.
of there, I'm gonna break something. Like that's just how
Yeah.
intense I am. Like when I'm into something, I'm really intense. I really want to fucking win. I have to win.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I don't win, I get super fucking mad. So that's just who I am.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was just saying, like, the people get very strongly attached to things that matter to them, and they might express it in all kinds of ways. I don't know. I thought that Ant would be accepting of that, but
Yeah,
it's
anyway.
fine.
Here we go.
Will. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? Hear me
Okay.
out on this one. He is a weird twink, and I love him.
What?
He's got the
No.
vest. He's got the vest. He's got the coattails. Anyone who dresses up like that willingly is attractive. I don't care what you are. If you
What if the boogie?
Okay. Yeah, let's put fucking Boogie 2988 in that. Let's put that to the test.
I was gonna say.
You said
like,
twink. Can you be a fat twink? Can you be a fat twink? I don't know about this terminology or whatever.
I don't
me-
think you can,
That's
but
called a bear.
Twink. Let me look up that definition.
Okay.
Twink. I
Wait.
can't believe I have to Google.
Definition
I
of
can't
twink.
believe I have to look
Ezreal
this.
from League
Sure,
of
yeah.
Legends.
I
should
can't
be the
believe I have
answer.
to look this shit up in
You
fucking.
might want to delete your search history.
Here we go.
Private tab. Put it in a private tab.
Twink is
I know,
gay
it's kinda weird I
slang
noticed that,
for
like, if you're gay and big, you're called a bear.
Twink
I
is
think you're-
gay.
yeah.
Twink is gay slang for a man who is usually in his late teens to early 20s, whose traits may include a slim to average physique, a youthful appearance, and little to no
Okay,
body
yeah.
hair.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Boogie
Okay,
can
so
be a
yeah.
twink. Confirmed.
Yeah. God, you people
yeah, I
ruin
mean-
everything.
But not a twink.
Not a twink.
Are you though?
you're willing to make, if you're willing to dress up like a court magician just for your day job, that is like, ugh. And you know this theater
Oh,
kid
oh,
never
hang on.
give
You guys
costumes,
see
too.
that? He was like, if you're willing to dress up for your day job, ugh. Oh, he was about ready to fucking cream his pants when he said that.
What about Koga, who dresses up as a ninja for his
Yeah.
day job? Rather, he's
What
in
about-
B tier.
Yeah. You also got
That's a good point.
you got Surge below Will. He dresses up in his army slacks every day. You got fucking Bruno
Yeah.
and Chuck below
I
him.
feel
They
as
dress
though
up.
I feel as though all of them dress up.
Yeah.
I feel as though all of them dress up for
I
their day
feel
job.
the only person here who's wearing like something that someone might wear to work is actually Giovanni, which is ironic. But
Or
it's
Blaine.
like
Or Blaine.
Blaine possibly. Yeah, Blaine has a coat. That's true. It's like Lorelai, I guess too. So like them three. I guess Lorelai's us too. So yeah, there you go.
You know that. He would be like, okay, let's figure this out. He's with Morty. He's with Morty and Lorelai on S. And he has hips. Which is always a huge plus for me. Hips are good. Hips are very
Not
good.
if they're
I
super
can't
duper
imagine
fat.
anyone who dresses like that being heterosexual. Will's
Ah!
Karen, though, I'm just going to say, I don't think Karen is that great. I think she's all right. I think she's a B. I guess since she's kind of cool, a little edgy, a little
Isn't her job that she's a model? It's kind of like I don't know. I disagree. I guess that's what I could say.
I'll boost her up to A.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
a
as
good
good as
visual design,
Blaine.
But like, I don't get much of a sense of her
So
personality.
so a
She is better than Slate,
scientist who tells dad jokes is on par with a goddamn
Cause
superstar
Blaine.
model.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Also, her
checks out.
personality is she definitely has a personality. Her personality, she's like coy, right? Like she's kind of the like
She's coy
kinda
and she
like
encourages.
mysterious dark.
Yeah, she's
like,
coy and she encourages people to use the Pokemon of their choice, not just because they're strong. Even though that's
Yeah.
not going to win you very many battles if you play the games.
She's Mogom's least favorite trainer. For sure.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah. Anyway.
So. Oh, it's the guy. I forget his name, who's obsessed with Suicune.
You've
He's an A.
seen.
I like him. He's
You've
more of a
seen.
mature twink, which I dig. He's a little obsessed with Suicune for my taste. I keep thinking he's gonna run off with Suicune, which is a little weird, but you know what are you gonna do? Eugene would have dates hunting Suicune, and that's kind of fun. You know,
Oh yeah, animal poaching, fun
But, like,
dates.
if it came between us when we had to capture Suicune, I'd let him take Suicune. More of an Entei guy myself. So Brawly.
Oh god,
Brawly,
keep the
he's kinda
Pokemon away
boring.
from this guy.
That reminds me.
Maybe top of C.
What?
No.
Reminds me. Didn't one character in the eventually Cocoon?
What?
I wonder how he reacted to that. Like who's that one character like Go? I think it was in the last season of Pokemon with that followed Ash. Like his friend Go, he eventually caught Suicune.
Huh.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Did
how
you guys hear
reacted
about
to
that?
Yeah, He was
Yeah.
heartbroken probably. Broly, C.
Yeah.
I think his redesign's kind of cool, but there's not a lot to Brawly, and it kind of bums me out. I don't know. Flannery's 18. Yeah, I think she's also a little too young for me. Norman,
Why
though,
is wait
he is-
Flannery? Why? Are you just not, bro? Hang on. Why are you just not gonna get into this crap? You know, you think if you're. Oh
Go
my
ahead.
god. Bro, like, you think if you're gonna make a whole video doing all this, you go a bit more in depth with each and every character. You completely skipped fucking Erica on what I can only assume is just an editing error. And it's like, you barely gave Faulkner anything to work with, aside from saying he's boring. So, like, why are you not giving every character equal fucking screen time, bro?
I also just want to say a lot of the gym leaders are gonna be not super interesting because they're just like WWE gimmicks almost, right? Like they have one
they're just
personality.
boss battles. They're only around for their one town, and that's it.
Yeah, like Faulkner. I mean, his happens to be like the first one, so he just doesn't
Yeah.
have a lot. So it's just... Neither does Blaine though.
The
Like,
definition of average. But I'd rather be with his wife than Norman. But no, I like the outfit. I like the boots. Yeah, I'm gonna boost up her to A. I think she's actually really cool. The more I look at her design, she has like almost like a Nausicaa, the Valley of the Wind outfit going on there, which I think is pretty cool. Wallace.
Oh, okay. So
Wallace is the gayest.
Winona gets boosted up to A tier because of her goddamn boots. Are you kidding me? What's her personality here, Ant? You didn't go over that.
it's also, I guess, if this is very weirdly edited, where he goes into like a lot of detail on some and not a lot of detail on others, and
I
doesn't
know,
really
I
explain
know,
his
right?
reason.
Ugh.
It's just strange.
The confidence for
Really?
her outfit, the Hatsune Miku hair, before Hatsune Miku even existed, and even then, his replacement in Emerald won. Easy S. You got the gray-white streak going on. You got the blue jacket. Both such good vibes, but Wallace, such a twink. We support twink rights in this chat.
That is
Okay.
cringe right
I
there.
lied to you.
Okay.
We're forgetting about Archie and Maxie. Let's do Maxie first. Maxie, I'm going to say, is a C. Probably wondering, where does Archie go? Archie
Why?
is so much better than Maxie. Maxie is a boring... You can tell he enjoys organizing his paperclip collection on the weekends.
Source.
He likes collecting stamps from obscure states.
Source.
I think what he actually likes is, I don't know, trying to like expand the geomass of the world.
Yeah, he wants to
I
expand
think that was like his
he wants
objective.
to he wants to expand the geomass of the world because he doesn't think like we as humans should like have to fucking worry about paving over nature, so he basically just wants to get rid of all the nature. Hang on, what is this
Yeah,
fucking tweet right here? I like how when Oras came out, no one tried to pull they're changing pre-existing characters. I hate SJW's because look at this shit speaks for itself. They didn't race bend Archie though. They just gave him a tan.
Yeah, people do not understand that tans equal race changes.
Look at this. Oh my, this fucking guy.
This is also the thing that's like it's Pokemon. No one really it's like a fictional universe, right? No one gives a shit.
I don't give a fuck if it's fiction. That's not an excuse to race bend characters. All right.
I mean, well, Yeah, sure, but like, I don't know. I just think that it's immediately a lot more. I don't know. I give less of a fuck if it's like, you know, someone else's creative work. They can do what they
I
want.
got. No, I don't know. I don't fucking buy that. But whatever. Let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
Archie, a date with Archie is like, you're gonna go on a voyage. Like, Team Aqua is just better than Team Magma.
Why?
I mean, I know they're both ridiculous, but like, what crew are you gonna be with, right? You gonna be with the boring stiffs who want to get rid of the water? No.
Or the crazy stiffs who want to add more water. I
And
don't know.
drown everyone. Yeah.
You want to
Yeah.
flood everyone.
Yeah, it's just like.
They want to.
You want to be with the bisexual.
Smell like
pirate
fish.
crew.
How are
I
they
would get a Team
bisexual? Where does
Aqua
it say
missile-
that?
Sorry, it's headcanon. Right?
Ants, stop headcanoning shit.
Also, like, in terms of actual, you know, getting results. By the way, Maxi is way more competent than Archie, at least, you know, in terms of at least how he presents himself. I guess both of their plans are kind of nonsense, but you know, it's a Pokemon game, so
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Before ever considering shaking hands with a Team Magma fan. Why did they make Team Aqua so hot? Because they could, alright? It was a choice they deliberately went with. The problem isn't nerd slander. The problem is Maxi is boring, alright? He's just dull. You can tell he's dull. Team Magma rock those cute demon horns, though. Yes, I will give you that. They do have the cute demon horns.
Also, we just skipped
So-
Sydney, I think. Also, we
Oh
also
my
just skipped Watson. We
Oh
also
my.
skipped what's Maxi's assistant called? I forget.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, what's her face? He also skipped Shelly. What, bro? What?
I think,
Why are you skipping? Oh, he literally skipped the lieutenants and the entire whole Elite Four. Why are you skipping shit, Ant? That's like fucking like 7 characters he just skipped now.
It's also kind of another thing that might be worth pointing out is we're not like Archer from Johto isn't on this list when like all the other villains are. It's or presumably they are. I don't know. It's just strange.
But yeah, all the Team Rocket admins aren't here.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I can see not including the admins, but he's like Archer. He's arguably the main bad guy of Johto, right? Or like he's the final big Team Rocket goon you fight at the radio tower. So
Yeah.
it's just weird. He has a Houndoom. Pretty cool guy.
His name is bisexual pirate.
Courtney, that's the Magma
C.
lady.
Oh yeah.
Glacia,
She's also a robot, isn't she?
Glacia's got
I don't think
some
she
class.
is.
Glacia's got
Oh, like
that
she's
hair,
emotionless.
Right? She's got that hair. She's got that dress. She's got elegance. She's got grace. But I get
Okay,
the
we're doing them
vibe.
now.
You might call me a little bit.
Why are they editing?
Okay, so this is just yeah, it was good. This is just confusing. So I get what's happening. He's edited them like in between. It's like interspliced footage, which is just weird because you have it categorized by region, not by character.
Oh my god, man.
It's kind of, you know,
All right, whatever.
strange.
Hypocritical here, but she's a little cold. There's a
Ba-dum.
chill about her. She might give you the cold shoulder every so often. A
Hardy har.
freeze might come. That being said, though, she's not
Yes,
really the
it's
type for
most
hot dates.
chilling.
Opposites may attract, but I'm not sure there's so
The
many ways
Ice
you can heat
Age.
up this relationship. I'm gonna put
Hardy
Drake at
har.
top of B, I think. I would follow Drake to the end of the earth.
Yeah, of course you
He
would.
seems like he has that commanding presence, but like the strong authority figure who just embodies that. But you know what? He's also might be a little too old for me. But you know that the confidence to wear the jacket without a shirt. Steven Stone. He's wealthy. He's got a good presence. I'm thinking he's mid A. I think he's mid A.
Mid
which is
A,
really hot.
really?
I don't want to make. I know people are saying S. They're saying, "Oh, my beloved Steven." I get that, but like, I think he's a solid A. He doesn't give me the same vibe that I personally vibe
Bro,
with.
he runs a fucking company.
I do think he's really good.
Yeah, he's another one of the pretty involved like regional champions in the
Yeah.
plot. Like he
Yeah.
actually, if we're going off personality, Steven actually has like lines, so that you would work
You
with.
think
theoretically.
Ant would want a fucking sugar daddy to help him out, but I guess not.
Look at all the
He has
books
a
he has,
shiny
right?
Metagross. Like
He's a
just
he
don't
has a
shiny
see
shiny
on the
Metagross,
Metagross.
for
Metagross.
God's sake.
I feel like that's better than a Dragonite.
Yeah.
That's Metagross. Well, depends. Competitively, Metagross was
Wait, no,
kind
he
of
put
better
him
than
above
Dragonite for a
Lance. Never
while.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Put
Yeah.
him above Lance anyway. I forgot.
I also feel like I don't know if Steven can be A. I don't know why Lance can't also be A, because again, Lance is pretty on par in terms of his
Because
contribution.
Ant wanna fucks the Dragonite more than Lance. That's why.
But Lance has the Dragonite, so surely that's gonna count for something.
Apparently not.
I don't want to undercut. I don't want to make it sound like I'm dismissing him at all. He's fine, but like he doesn't hit the notes that I personally vibe with. He's an A. He's a good A too, but I don't think he's like S. Now Faulkner, he is.
Do you guys want to
Bro,
go through all
bro,
of them, or do you want to go?
You skipped damn near every gym leader in frickin' Sinnoh!
Well, you went very quickly to Volkner.
Hold on.
Jesus.
Hang on. Who is it? Hang on. Who'd he put in between? So hang on. Let's look at this shit. Wait, who the fuck is this? Hang on. No.
I don't know who
Who
these
cares
are.
about the beer, folks?
Hang on.
Those are the guys from Battlefront.
they're
their bonus.
Oh,
Oh,
bosses.
okay. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but then Fantina, what's
Fantina,
Byron, and Volkner? Wait, why
Volkner.
isn't Crash Awake on here? Crash Awake is surely over 18.
Yeah, wait. He didn't
Yeah,
include
where's
for
Wake?
Sinnoh. He didn't include the Battlefrontier leaders. He
Oh,
didn't
what
include
the
them.
what the
Gardenia?
hell?
Sinnoh.
Probably over 18
Where's
weird.
too.
Gardenia? What age is she?
And it's gotta be over 18, I think.
Gardenia, Pokemon. Gardenia's age isn't stated on the wiki.
Yeah, but I mean, she's
She's
not
gotta
a
be.
kid.
Where's Crasher
Yeah.
Wake? He's obviously over 18.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dude who's obviously over 18 isn't on here because Bulbapedia doesn't list his age.
Damn.
Crash
Awake might be a 13-year-old, right? You never know.
Yeah.
He could just be a giant. He
could-
a giant 12-year-old.
Yeah, he could be like fucking Rage from Marvel Comics. He just looks older than he is. Because if you guys know who Rage is, Elvin Halliday, he looks like a super buff 20-year-old like man, but he's actually like a teenager. Like straight up, I think Night Thrasher straight up adopted him. Right? Anyway, moving on.
I predict
That's kind of a lame power. That's kind of a lame power. Kind of a lame power. Not gonna lie.
Rage is like Rage was an Avenger, dude.
Me as Morty.
Know that he was also a New Warrior.
Yeah, New Warriors are awesome.
I love Faulkner. He's great.
Why?
Okay, Bertha.
So
Bertha
we
gives,
skipped Byron and Fantina.
Yeah.
Bertha, but like Bertha gives such mom vibes, like older mom vibes. Bertha is one of those characters who.
Bro, she's a grandma.
You wanna fuck your mom?
You get a scarf, you get her gloves. There's a warmth to her. Truly a warmth to her. Even though she can destroy you in a heartbeat with like all of her ground types. Flint. This Ronald McDonald motherfucker, Flint, with his clown hair,
Okay, that was funny.
and his clown outfit, and his
Clown outfit.
jeans.
He's wearing wearing a shirt and
he's wearing-
pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's arguably the most normally dressed person, or one of the most normally dressed people on this list.
Clown of a person. Flint, he's a D. Yeah, I said it.
Wait, so I mean, but I thought you were like into confidence. Does it take confidence to rock the Ronald McDonald haircut at least?
Yeah,
like,
and what the
I
hell?
don't know.
Oh my
It's
god.
just I don't know, man.
Say the least controversial take tonight. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'll say it. Not a fan of Flint. Lucien, though. Lucien.
Also remember Flint had like a micro plot line where he helped his friend Volkner get over depression, but that also doesn't count for anything.
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, Ant, you don't want someone to help you out when you're feeling down the dumps?
Yeah, like it's just like I don't know.
Didn't he say that? Didn't he say that about a few other characters too? That like,
Yeah, it's like-
they'll give you a shoulder to cry on.
For like, he'll invent personalities for characters that don't have them, but for Flynn, who actually has an arguably pretty strong characterization as someone who is perhaps brash and a bit, high temp, like like very energetic to a point of excess, but also is always there for his friends. That apparently counts for nothing. I don't know. It's just weird.
All right, here's Lucian.
Psychic type trainer. He's got the drip. He's got the hair. But you know what? He doesn't have the sauce. Something about Lucian just doesn't do it for me. I think Steven Stone beats Lucian in his own game. Cynthia, top tier.
How?
Top tier for Cynthia. I love how the fandom portrays Cynthia as
I
very
mean,
cool.
I think that's a pretty agreeable take, at least. Like,
Yeah,
Cynthia is pretty cool.
Yeah. For once,
and
he said
almost
something
seductive.
based.
Yeah, but it's like, I think if you asked anyone, like, Cynthia's just like, isn't the whole meme with Cynthia like how fucking cool and awesome she is as like a champion? Like,
Yes.
she's pretty up
The
there.
minute you hear
But in
that
the games
piano,
and
you're
anime,
screwed.
She's a massive dork.
Yeah, you're fucked. Yeah.
You can be a massive dork and still be extremely cool.
Wait, we're at Generation 4. Why is Lenora ranked? What the fuck?
Oh my
And
god.
seductive. Those are qualities that can all be connected. Lenora has got a lot of pluses. For one, she's an archaeologist. That means every date with her is an adventure.
She's also
got a lot
married.
going on. She's got
Yeah, she's also married. That's true.
beautiful appearance.
I mean, he's willing to have.
Strong,
He's proven earlier he's willing to have an affair with Chuck. So, and Chuck's
Yeah,
married.
that's true. I guess. That's true. That's true.
Gym leaders in Gen 5 really get a lot of time to develop. And so you really get a sense of their personalities in a way that I don't think other gym leaders
I
really
don't know. Hey,
had
Ant, I don't think you really want to be dating Lenora, because according to your side, archaeologists are problematic, don't you know? Traipsing in on foreign land and stealing the natives' artifacts, bringing them back to museums. What a bunch of evil people those archaeologists are.
You wouldn't believe how many misappropriated artifacts Lenora has in her museum, right?
Yeah.
That's really fun.
Yeah. Plus, she's
easy as.
Also, Lenora's a racial stereotype who constantly goes on and on about embracing your roots, and that's racist.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, she's a normal type trainer, right? It was like a very weird kind of thing. I thought she was gonna be a rock type.
Yeah, she should have been a rock. Anyway. I am a rock.
Easily yes. This is where I think Pokemon really started to bring in body diversity for their female characters, which I love.
Elisa.
What? What?
What the Okay, odd.
I would say there was body diversity since the beginning.
Okay.
No, since the first game, there was an old lady and like a young. Not body
I was gonna
diversity.
say, didn't he literally say like 3 times for like some characters at this point that like they're a bit too old? It's just strange.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that her trying to imply that she's fat? Is that what he's trying to say?
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. Is that okay? Cool.
Anyway.
I also want to put this was one. She has great costumes. She has the personality. She has the vibe. In both gyms, she embodies the message, whatever that might be.
The
she
message.
Is fantastic, and I will take no slander at this point. And also, yeah.
Why are both of her designs on this list?
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, I guess they're in the same category, so it doesn't really matter. But it's just weird. Again, like, could you clarify which design you're going with, please?
Or does
she's the same person.
Or does Ant just think that they're the fucking, like, what are their names? A fucking Crimson Fox from DC. Like, they're 2 identical twin sisters, but they pretend to be the same superhero.
Yeah. Yeah. No, she's the same person, and like, she doesn't change. Also, in terms of characterization for, what's even her name? Is it Electra? Or,
Elisa.
Like, no, it's not. Elisa, fucking hell. Like, well, more the point, she's one of the ones who doesn't have a very strong like characterization in Gen 5 because her town is where you have the confrontation with Anne instead of like a gym leader stuff with her, really. So.
Yeah.
Both outfits. Both S tier. Both double S tier. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. She's a champion in the eyes of everyone with taste. Clay. Clay, no. You ever get the vibe Clay might be like a Civil War reenactment guy? Not a fan of
What?
What's wrong with having what?
Wait a minute.
He's totally stereotyping because of the cowboy hat. This is.
Dude,
Yeah, but still.
that's not his stereotype. His stereotype is that he's a Texan oil driller.
Oh no! I'm saying that he's
Yeah, but-
stereotyping based off of the cowboy hat.
Yeah,
Like he
I
doesn't
just
like
wanna-
cowboy hats for some reason.
Yeah, I know.
What's wrong with Civil War? What's wrong with Civil War reenactment? First of
Because
all,
the
and second
Civil
of all,
War is racist. Hey, I know, seriously,
and-
Ant, for all you know, Clay reenacts on the north side of the war. You don't know that. And they don't even live on Earth. They live on their own world. What the hell are you on about?
Speaking of Clay, stuff that he does, he like busted the plasma ring in his city, right?
Yeah.
So like that's gonna count for something. Like, it's
Guys,
I don't-
maybe that was Lieutenant Surge fought in, like whether they should keep Pokemon as slaves or not.
Oh god.
whether you should keep Pokemon and Pokeballs, unfortunately. Oh god. So just joining the war on slavery on the side of the slavery.
The Clay. I don't like Clay at all.
Okay.
Skyla's an S. I love Skyla. I love Skyla so much. I love her outfit. I love her like.
Remember on Twitter
the
when
everything
people
just works. There's something so
like
cute and beautiful about.
Okay, I don't want to bring this in at this point, but it's
remember
like,
on
again,
Twitter when
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember when the creators said that she was eating it, and everyone on Twitter was just like, "Oh my god, this is the best thing since sliced bread." Like,
What?
I just thought that was funny.
What did they say?
So there were like some like notes released from the Black and White games, and it revealed that they specified Skyla to be like a very exaggerated Latina, and people online just made memes about it. I just thought
Wait,
that was
what?
funny.
Wait, what? Really?
Okay.
What the hell did they say
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Skyla.
No, it was like a few months
Latina.
ago.
Oh, also, more consistencies. We didn't rate Cyrus from Gen 4 for some reason.
Oh god, alright. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna say, this seems very superficial so far as well,
Yes.
which like,
Yeah.
Oh my
you know,
God.
like
Yeah.
you're not really.
Are there any
Counting.
specific characters you guys want to see? You want to see these characters? See why we can't
I
skip.
mean, I kind of knew where Cynthia was gonna end up. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of curious in general, but
Yeah.
I do
I'm
have a
curious
couple
in general.
that have been.
I just think it's a lovely outfit.
Yeah.
And I always felt she had a very kind heart in the game, and that's a real plus. She hits that Nausicaa vibe that I think is really
Again.
cool, where it's like a little flighty, a little like inclined, but there's a beauty to it that I just love. Bryson. Bryson's a C, I think. He does give me a little of a Hulk Hogan vibe, which throws me off.
What?
Hulk Hogan? What?
Like the pro wrestler.
What?
What? He's an actor.
What the fuck?
Bruh, if anyone's gonna give you Hulk Hogan vibes, it should be Wake. What the hell?
Yeah, this is the first time. This is the first time I'm genuinely just confused.
Wrestler who's a little past his prime, who maybe said some racist stuff back in the day.
What?
Definitely.
What?
What the fuck?
Like,
How did you get this out of he's an actor who
What are you talking
plays
about?
martial artist?
What?
Okay. That's
Okay.
why is his head canon for the Iceman who's
You
an actor?
guys,
It is.
How long will it take until like people like and Pokemon typing to be eugenics? That's the question I want to know.
Oh no!
That is the answer I want.
I don't know, man. Maybe we'll find out in this video. Oh my god.
Possibly.
okay.
Alright, bye,
unfair to defend the
Sandman.
Hulk Hogan. There's no reason to believe Bryson's an asshole. So
Later.
we'll reframe that. But Bryson's more of a Ric Flair. That's a good comparison. Not Hulk
Ric
Hogan.
Flair?
More Ric Flair. Drayden though. Oh, Drayden.
I don't see that.
Drayden's got that beard. That's a good beard. He's got the fit.
It covers
He's
his
got the
entire
suspenders,
mouth.
and he looks like he.
Yeah, it's kind of. I
It's
mean,
an awkward beard, bro. I'm sorry.
I think
dude.
I think Drayden is a cool design, but like I don't, you know.
I think they should have made his mouth
ass.
visible.
Drayden is peak
Eh.
old man in Pokemon. Drayden.
Oh yeah,
is-
he's peak old man. Meanwhile, you
Solid
got
ass.
other older people
Oh.
above him.
Eh.
I'm sorry, Chuck. Sorry, Chuck. I knocked you down a little bit, but Chuck, you understand. You of all people would understand my pain. I had to knock Chuck down a little bit, but like, can you blame me? Can you blame that beard though?
Yes.
Chuck, you understand, right? Don't you? Don't you, Chuck? Okay, let's move on.
Bro,
Oh,
you're
Chantal.
bro. Stop.
Oh, Chantal. Okay, Chantal.
Chantal's gonna go high, I'd bet, based off his takes
you
so
bet.
far.
You bet.
The notes. Gothic aesthetic. You got that down. Glasses.
She's not
You got that down.
goth.
Cutie. You got that down. Likes to read. Already. These are all pluses. Yeah, S. She has a collection of first edition Penny Dreadfuls that she preserves. You know that she's found some bones somewhere and has them in her house. It's a goth Velma vibes. There we go. Academic, but dark.
No, she's really just like
Dark
normal ass
academia.
Velma.
And she's a writer. Oh, she's
She's
a
a
writer.
librarian.
Oh yeah.
It's a librarian.
Yeah, I was gonna say like he did not touch on what she actually is like in universe somehow as of yet, but okay.
Love it. Love bookish, smart people. That's such an
Nice.
attractive quality to me. It's just Marshall though. Marshall's got it going.
Hit up your local
Gotta
librarian
say,
then.
Marshall's a solid B.
I'm so curious. What would you cite about Marshall that you couldn't say about Brawley?
Yeah,
Or
or
Bruno.
Bruno or Chuck.
Bruno.
Also, he just said. Also, again, he just said, "Oh, Marshall's a B." On to Grimsley. It's like, bruh, elaborate. Anyway.
Yeah, like what's the big design thing with Marshall? I guess he has baggy
Grimsley.
pants. I don't know.
Put him in B. Grimsley doesn't hit the notes for me. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Grimsley. Alder.
Okay.
I like Alder quite a lot.
Why?
Alder's an A.
Why don't you like
Okay, Alder,
Grimsley?
he has like the lion mane hair. He's got the buffness.
What's Grimsley's whole
He's
shtick? Like, is he a
strong
gambler
guy.
or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Yes. I want to say yes. Actually, let me.
Also, Alder's hair
curious.
isn't supposed to look like a lion. It's supposed to look like Volcarona.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Pokemon. I'm kind of curious now. Pokemon Grimsley. Oh no, he's just like a trust fund kid.
Oh.
Okay.
He's a dad. He has a strong dad energy. Alder does, and I appreciate that. Why is Gestus even on here?
Get sis.
You mean
Yes,
gets
this
it?
is
You
deep.
mean I was gonna say you mean gets it?
Fuck Gestus.
Because you put on.
Why is
Because
get sis
Yes,
in
you
You put
here?
on. Wait, did he make this tier list, or is this a custom?
No.
made?
It's like a random one, but he didn't check it before he used it. So that's already good video production right there.
Yeah, real fucking great.
Which just means we're getting to Cyrus now after we've rated all of Unova, which is funny.
Oh my god.
Gestus sucks.
Why?
If you put Gestus above,
Why the fuck can you still say Gestus, please?
Come
Get-
up with a couple of
Get
reasons.
sis.
I can come up with a couple of reasons.
Why?
He's abusive to ends to like. I would say he's
Yeah,
one
well,
of the most evil bosses. Yeah.
Nah, I'd say
Team bosses.
I'd say
Cyrus.
I'd say Cyrus is more evil than Getsus. Cyrus wanted
Well,
to
Cyrus is just he's a maniac. Like, yeah, he's just completely nihilistic.
yeah.
I
And wants
feel
to
like
end the
the
world
debate-
and everything.
Well, I feel like the debate that is kind of the same as like who is more evil, like Judge Holden or Am, where it's like a case of Getsus seemingly has less capacity, or like his desire is more his desire is more pure evil, whereas Cyrus is almost like a dispassionate.
Oh,
Like
no.
it's,
You know who I'd say is more evil than Cyrus? Volo from Legends. I think Volo's the most evil
yeah,
villain
Volo is
Pokemon has
probably
ever
more evil
had.
than Cyrus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
I was
true.
gonna say with Cyrus is the thing that arguably gets us is more evil than Cyrus possibly because like gets us is more like it's like more human sort of evil where Cyrus is like again like just almost a like a it's just like a machine that has a lot of capacity because of his ability to control Giratina and that sort of thing and
Yeah.
the legendaries. But
Yeah.
D, I gotta question your choices. You're
Okay.
okay.
I do think Cyrus is better written than Getz's though controversially. Wait, that's Grimsy.
Grimsley, yeah, it's like.
Grimsley. He already rated him. Why is this Grimsley higher than this Grimsley?
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Wait, let me just make sure. I'm like positive. Yeah? No, that's the same character.
Oh my god, Ant, you really should have made your own. Holy fuck. This is
Guess
sad.
this stuff sucks. Cyrus though.
Yeah, you did miss him earlier.
Cyrus is he's boring. I don't like Cyrus either.
Why?
Like not in terms of attractiveness. He's below Koga. Like I
He's
feel
boring.
like Cyrus though has a different problem.
He runs a space cult. He's like a ecology cult.
He wants to
I-
blow up the whole universe. He's so boring,
Yeah.
man.
I feel the one thing that you can't say about Cyrus is that he is boring.
Yes.
Like, well, okay, like he's a pretty interesting villain. I say interesting. Relative to Pokemon, I don't know. It's just kind of intriguing, and like you learn more about his past when you go like to his house and everything. And Platinum gave him a lot more. It gave him the big old speech to Team Galactic and everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
Team Galactic is a pretty popular villain team. I'm pretty sure still.
Yep.
Viola. I like Viola just fine. She has the camera, it's cool, but like, I don't know. I don't really think she's like particularly all that. Viola's mid.
By the way, I just want to say, when this just occurred to me, in Chantel's entry, he was like, "Oh, I like smart academic people." Yet, Maxie and Cyrus, arguably the two smartest, well, no about Maxie, but Cyrus certainly is one of the smartest characters in the franchise, and he's fucking D, so that's
Oh my
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It
She's
checks
alright.
out.
Valerie from Kalos is basically an insect. She's a fairy type trainer. She intimidates me, which is always a plus. That being said, though, Olympia.
Okay.
What?
S tier. Olympia is.
I'm gonna be honest. I literally don't remember any of the Kalos gym leaders because those games were so weird. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simply gorgeous. Like the cosmos are around her. Ugh, she is beautiful.
The
I love
cosmos.
Olympia
Ugh.
so much. Easy one of the peak gym leaders of that game. Wolfric is he gives me Gilf energy. I would put Wolfric in B. Wickstrom.
Gilf?
You know, I love a guy in armor, but he's still just getting B. I don't know. Wickstrom seems like he takes the Ren Fair a little too seriously for my tastes, and I'm not okay with that. Drasna.
Let's play a game called Who's That Mommy? It's
Dragon Mommy.
What the fuck was that?
Drasma, my love.
Drasma?
it was,
My god.
I would correct him, but I don't remember because again I don't remember any of the characters from this game other than Lysander.
Drasna. She's the Dragon Elite
She
Four.
is-
Yeah, I remember fighting her a little bit. Also, isn't he missing like the chef guy from the Elite Four, the water guy, the water type?
Seabold,
I
yeah.
bet they don't disclose his age. I bet
Yeah,
they don't disclose
yeah,
his age, so he's
Bulbapedia doesn't have his age on it, so he's left out. Malva's probably
Okay.
doesn't have her age on it, so she's gone too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Malva.
She
She was like the most
gained
interesting. She was like the most
the
interesting of
boss.
the lot. Well,
Yeah.
no, Malva was like the most interesting of the lot because she was like
Because
an
she used to
ex-Team
be
Flare
on
member.
Team
She's
Flare.
yeah.
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 Such a mom. She gives off the mom energy.
Manga,
And
she was also just a direct
threatening
member. She was an admin.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
adore that quality about her. She's fantastic. She's going double S.
Really?
Diantha. Controversial opinion, but I'm not a big fan of Diantha. I think she's
That's
the
not
most
a
boring of
controversial
the
opinion.
champions.
That's not a
Yeah,
controversial opinion.
she's not a very. She has like one interaction with Lysander that's kind of
The only
interesting,
thing,
I
the
guess,
only
and that's
thing
it.
worth a damn about her is that she's got a Mega Gardevoir. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, she
And
was.
Lily Orchard is without doubt gonna coom all over because of that. Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
it's like a
Christ.
case of she also came off the back of two very, what people liked in terms of well, three even, because there was Iris, and then you had N was the final boss, or well, Gets was the final boss, N was the champion, and then prior to that you had Cynthia, so she was like a massive step down, and that was a
Yeah.
lot of people. But
Yeah.
But I do respect. She gives Audrey Hepburn vibes, which is
What?
fantastic. And Audrey Hepburn is one of those beautiful women who ever lived. I'm gonna put her at B.
She doesn't
for
look a damn
boring,
thing like Audrey
but
Hepburn.
Then I think about her beauty.
not
and I
really,
think
no.
A. Lysander. Lysander's a C. I mean, here's the thing. I think he's a
Really?
boring villain.
Lysander is a cut-priced Cyrus. I'm just gonna say it.
He
That
wants to kill all the Pokemon in the world because he wants to make the world more beautiful or whatever the
Well,
fuck.
he wants to just no, he just wants to destroy everything. I'm pretty sure. It's again, he is Cyrus from Wish.com. That is all he is.
He's Temu Cyrus, yes.
Yeah.
But like, he's got that mane. Kalos has a lot of good designs, a lot of clever ideas, but it's just
I disagree.
Yes.
it's missing.
Kalos
something
is where the
crucial.
designs for
Now, Looker.
Pokemon got way out of hand. Oh, wait, why are we looping back around to Looker? Shouldn't he have been in the
Looker, yeah.
in the Sinnoh section?
In the games, yeah.
Whether you, I saw a lot of people think that Looker was based on David Tennant's The Doctor.
Yes.
He's based on.
Wait, he is?
He's based
That's
on
fact?
Columbo. Looker is based on Columbo.
Well, so you can
Columbo.
be I'm just to be clear. You can be based on two things at the same time. That's
Yeah.
just like.
But maybe he has the.
Oh,
appearance of
Seabolt
David
C,
Tennant, which is a
apparently.
big plus.
Also,
Why'd
But
he
I
skip
don't think Peter Falk was
Seabolt?
particularly beautiful.
also, Columbo is a
great-
great show if you haven't checked it out.
It is,
Yeah, Columbo
yes.
is awesome.
It is, yes.
Top tier.
actor though. And for those of you who don't know, Columbo was extremely popular in Japan during the 70s and 80s. It was
Really?
so popular
Yeah, he was.
that Emperor Hirohito, the first American actor he met with personally, was Peter Falk.
I remember
Really?
a
Columbo was
Pepsi
just
ad with
that
Columbo
popular.
in Japanese.
Wow.
That's fair.
Wow.
In Japan. I thought he was based on the detective in Lupin III. Okay, who do you think he was based off of? It's old Columbo.
That's I just.
I don't think he was, because
Who
Lupin
was-
the
who-
Third is a thief.
Who was Columbo based on? I feel Columbo was
I mean,
based on something.
I like various
Arguably-
like noir archetypes. Like I
I
wouldn't
mean,
go that.
hell, I could easily make the claim, oh, Looker's based off of Sam Spade, and it would check out just as much.
Yeah, it's like a case of, I mean, he's obviously an agglomerate, like an aggregate of inspirations from a bunch of different sources. Columbo's
Yeah.
definitely definitely one of them, and I'd say
Mhm.
that he definitely looks like David Tennant though, so surely that was an inspiration.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So Looker's a solid A. Nanu, grumpy old man with strength. I think he's a solid B. I think he's top of B. He gives me angry old man vibes, which I dig. Olivia. Oh, she's going an S. Olivia is S tier for me.
Okay, why?
Yeah, I'm going with Olivia. I'm gonna put her a little higher.
Uh,
I'll put her in
Why?
SS.
I mean,
I
I don't know.
don't even remember that
I-
bitch.
I remember her like, well, she does actually do stuff in the plot a little bit. I think Sun and Moon was so weird too, but because it's like kind of all over the place. I think she helps you get to Aether Paradise or something.
Yeah.
I could be wrong about that.
Also,
but,
also,
like,
Caitlyn is too young for him.
yeah,
Ugh.
I don't. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, well I was gonna say if we're going, this is again where like you need to outline a standard before you make a list, right? Because if we're going purely looks based, Olivia is pretty uncontroversial as SS, but like I thought we were counting other things. I don't know. It's just weird.
I feel like a child, but I know you're an adult. You're like an adult who hasn't grown up yet. So putting you in B.
Why would you say that?
Why didn't you put her in the too young category then?
Yeah, prefacing what you're about to say with "you look like a child but aren't" when you're assessing how attractive, in your words, characters that give you bi panic may not be the most optimal move. But it's a bold strategy. Let's see how it works out.
Recant. Anyway.
I don't fucking know.
You're a depressed dork. I'm gonna put you in A. I kind of dig the vibe. Guzma, my boy, I love you. You are great. Guzma is S. He is solid S. Yeah, Lucille would kill me in my sleep.
Okay,
So
why?
I'm putting her in B just so she won't murder.
Oh yeah, she'll kill me in my sleep. B tier. Yeah, that checks out. Up.
She's like a corrupted. Wasn't she literally corrupted by like aliens? Isn't that like her thing?
Something like that. She
Like
that,
by Nihil
yeah,
Ego?
the
'Cause, like,
woman,
plot was,
the
like, Nihil
woman
Ego is their
who,
own
the
villain.
woman who's going to kill Ant in his sleep is higher than the
Yeah, the
sweaty
beast.
ninja.
Fish one.
That
True.
checks out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is I don't know.
Also, he skipped
Not
more.
looking
Hang on,
at
who's at the bottom
also-
again?
Wait. Let's look at the too young
Like,
category.
So I'm
Like
putting her
the
in B
golfer.
just so she won't.
So we got
the golf girl.
Who is that guy?
one of the
The
island
Louis,
crew.
is that her name? Like the golf lady.
I'm looking it up.
Like Ryuk or somebody. He's like a bonus.
I'm looking up who they are.
It starts with an R, I think.
I'm going to Sun and Moon.
I know the lady next to him left is one of the Elite Four. Well, not four. It's weird
One of
because
the
Sun
Elite
and Moon
Four
they don't have an Elite Four at first, but then they later do. Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
one of the like major ones. Yeah, flying type. How many more trainers? Or how many more characters do we have?
Kahili's the golfer. He skipped Mo Lane.
Yeah.
Mo Lane looks to be old enough to be on here. I don't know, and I don't know the rest after that. Ryuki, that's this rock star dude. Ryuki, the dragon guy. That's who
Yeah.
that is.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
All right. I again don't remember him.
Won't murder me. Also, I'll say this controversial take: Lucamine is less interesting when she's not crazy. Like when she's not abusive, when she's not a toxic person, she's actually a lot less interesting. So, I digress.
So you want to date a mentally unstable person?
I don't even know that that's. It's like saying, you know, Dr. Jekyll isn't that interesting when he's not Mr. Hyde. It's like the fact that that's an element of a character is interesting, right? Or is he talking about like Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, where they change the story, like they refucked the story again?
I don't know, man. Whatever. Let's get into Galar here.
What the fuck who is this character?
That's
I don't remember this character.
That's
Oh,
Milo.
that's Gala.
Yeah, Milo.
Oh, that
Milo though.
He's a grass trainer. He's a grass type trainer.
Gala was when I stopped. Gala was when I stopped buying the game, so I don't know. I don't know most of these characters. So.
Milo has the face of a sweetie pie, and the biceps.
Because that.
Pause.
I stopped it around that time too because they stopped putting in effort time.
And you are getting really sus right about now. Please pick your words carefully. Oh my god.
I was gonna say.
Oh my god.
Embodiment. Milo, he is.
Hold on. What do you say? Embodiment? Go back a bit.
I think himbo.
Embodiment. Press you. Like he is a himbo embodiment.
Look who's
Milo,
talking.
He is peak. Nessa is also S tier. Nanu and Kabu, I feel like, are so similar. I almost confuse them for the same person. Like they're very similar in so many ways. I feel like physically anyway. Everyone likes Kabu in the comments. I think Kabu's all right.
Really.
He's okay. I don't think he's all that. Opal, both young and old. Opal, as an older lady, she gives granny vibes, but like cool
she aged
vibes.
like.
So
Opal.
She gives granny vibes. I wonder why that is. I wonder why.
Opal aged like milk, bro.
She also looks like she's near like 100, so you know.
Yeah,
what are you gonna do?
she's like she looks old. She's younger than she looks. That's part of her gimmick. Well, hang on, let me see her. Let me see if I can look up how old she is here. Hang on. Opal. I know they say her age in the game. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. She actually is as old as she looks. She's 88.
88.
Never mind.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well, I mean,
moving on.
yeah.
Agatha, but Young Opal. You guys ever see Young Opal? Oh, Young Opal's beautiful. Young Opal's a solid A. Almost like a Princess Knight Osamu Tezuka character. Like, beautiful design. Ugh, now here's where we get controversial.
I have gotten 0 of his references so far. I feel I need to highlight that. I feel like I watched
Osamu
a fair bit.
Tezuka is a
Do you know
comic
who that
artist.
is?
Osamu
Your boy,
Tezuka is a Japanese comic
manga
artist. Yeah.
Okay, what did they draw?
Yeah, are you familiar with
he-
Astro Boy?
He made Astro
Astro
Boy.
Boy.
He made the Cyborg 9. He made
Okay.
That's just what I know him for.
Okay, I suppose I'm just not
Okay,
familiar with those.
if you don't know those, you want to know the others.
Kimba the
Okay,
White
yeah.
Lion. He made that.
I'm aware. Wait, he made Kimba the White Lion.
Yes.
Okay. I'm familiar with
Manga.
that
He
one,
didn't make
weirdly
the
enough. Okay.
because of YMS, I'm sure. Yeah.
Gordy. No one seems to like Gordy. Everyone always hates on Gordy. Why is
Because he's
that?
boring.
Is it because he's a heavy-set character who has a fan club of girls who's
No.
confident?
No.
It's because of body diversity. Yes.
No, it's because he's boring, and he came out during the period where the Pokemon games started to really go downhill. I mean, X and Y was already a step down compared to the previous 5, but then, oh man, then comes 8. 8, if you ask me, is objectively the worst generation in Pokemon.
I think 8's pretty bad. I think X and Y got salvaged a little by Oras, because like Oras was really good.
Yeah.
So it overshadowed how bad X and Y actually was. And then 7, I think, was actually pretty good. And then 8 was like, they just went off a cliff for some
9,
reason.
I think, is like the second worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main shtick with X were the different graphics, which I would say is inferior to the graphics.
Yeah, I think that 5 had, like, Gen 5 still has the best, like, style overall of all the games. Like, I think the animated sprites was kind of peak. But, hey-ho.
Story, like, sprite, etc. Like, great on all those fronts, but apparently it's one of the most undersold Pokemon games ever.
Well, it's because they didn't... Yes, it's true, and part of the reason is... they changed the style a little bit. That's all true, but the biggest thing I still think is a case of they didn't have any of the original Pokemon in it pre-National Dex in Black and White, which was a pretty ballsy move.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like you still had the full National Dex, but like you couldn't catch any of them. You had 150 like original ones that people were mauled about because they wanted to catch their favorites.
Yeah.
But hey ho. And then Generation 8, your favorite just might not be in the game, so
Yep.
Gordy is great. Gordy is easy, in my opinion, S tier. Maybe you all don't appreciate Gordy and his style and his confidence, but like he is snarky. He will act confident, but when it comes down,
he's Cartman.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I feel like he might be confident. That's all I've gotten from him.
Like he seems all cool and all that, but you know that when push comes to shove, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Archie is still
push
better
you down
than
the
Gordy.
stairs.
We'll agree there. That being said, though, Melanie. Oh, Melanie.
Oh, mommy.
Melanie.
Who is that bitch?
Top tier.
Yeah, who's that VTuber? I don't know why we're intersplicing her.
I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Very top tier. By a metric mile. The reason
really,
people
she's
don't
better
like
than
Gordy
Cynthia?
Are
you kidding me?
His mom. And
yeah, I don't know about that one.
In terms, remember, this is in terms of who he would have sex with. So,
even if we're going on that front, I'm just gonna say I still don't feel she's better than Cynthia, but
yeah,
that's just
no,
my opinion.
I ain't sleeping with a bitch who's as big as fucking Honey Boo Boo. That ain't happening.
I feel that even if I just feel that Cynthia is like, kind of peak in that respect.
Yeah.
It's hard to,
Yeah.
Controversial opinion.
Well, yeah, like what would have in common with Melanie compared to Cynthia? I feel less compared to Cynthia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in terms of appearance and personality-wise and all that.
And again,
Imagine like giving her
and
a
hang on,
hug
hang on, hang
and
on.
like the hair just like
Go back.
just all flew.
Hang on, no, wait, no, he put fucking Melanie above fucking Cynthia, Sabrina, and Elisa, like three of the hottest fucking Pokemon characters.
Olivia as well. I would say that's like a
and Olivia's pretty damn, and Olivia's pretty hot. You know, if you're into the chocolate babes, but like oh my god, it's like, and do you even think this shit through? Oh my god. Anyway, moving on.
And personality-wise and all that.
Imagine like giving her a hug and like the hair just like was just all floof and it's like soft and bouncy and it's
that's like how hair is. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
like the marshmallow. Oh my! Look at that face. That's a mommy face if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, this is the other thing. Sorry, just again paralleling to Cynthia briefly. Another reason why Cynthia I think is just better, or I would say, is she's not so over-designed. This is a very over-designed character. Cynthia is a very simple yet a very functional design.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She's a pretty good example of less is more.
Yes.
Same can be said for
So
Karen and Elisa.
Yes.
That
Very
thing.
Bruce
The clothing,
Tim-like.
the giant
Yes.
hair, the physicality, everything
The
about her.
physicality is
We are
a
not
pretty
gonna
mild
higher
way of putting
than
it.
her. We will get close, but never higher. And I will fight you on that if you disagree.
All right, Ant, put it. All right, Ant, let's go outside.
Backseater,
Too much hair. I like Pierce.
Let's set up a match, a boxing match.
Yeah, Ant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Ant.
Like,
Comment
here's a
below,
little-
Ant. I know. Hang on,
little
Ant.
much.
Ant. I know. Ant.
Purposely-
Ant, I know you lurk in my comment section. Name the time and place. I will fight you. I am ready for you, bitch. Let's go. I will
No.
fight you on the internet with
you
words, and I will fight you. I will fight you on the internet with words, and I will fight you in the ring with my fists. Let's go.
Oh no.
I don't give a shit. I ain't afraid.
Oh.
I ain't afraid to hit a
yes.
little girl. Anyway, moving on.
Love Raihan.
Why?
His booty shorts and his sweat and his shirts. The fact that we
Bruh!
have so many S's and A's
Phrasing!
proves that Pokemon has peak character design.
Dude, this is when the character design was getting
Well,
bad.
Wait, how about the fact that we have more like you know the fact that we have so many S's and A's? Just couldn't that just mean that broadly it speaks to your stylistic sensibilities? Like, for example, I'm not a big fan of some of the later designs because my artistic sensibilities, I have a preference for stuff that's like lower to the ground in terms of presentation, while Pokemon
Yeah.
just keeps getting more and more eccentric.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's like,
Dude, they're beginning to look like Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro tags.
yeah,
Christ.
like seriously, it's just like, what is this character even? It's just a bit, I don't know.
Right? Like, you're okay. And your hat
Who the hell is
gives
that?
me such vibes. I love that. The top hat. Anyone who wears a top hat, Chief.
Okay then.
Unfortunately, Rika is not on this list because the tier list maker decided to stop making the list when we got to Gen 8. That being said, though, Rika, don't worry. Rika, he's SS tier in my heart. Rika is the non-binary icon that we just need all the time.
What?
Rika and
Wait, why did you say if they're non-binary?
I gotta Google that shit. Hang on, I gotta Google.
No.
Rika.
This
Rika's a woman. It says it right here.
I thought she was a girl.
Rika, gender, female. And let me make sure she ain't trans here. Hang on. Well, no, alright, not, alright, not,
It is a hell of a drug.
God. I am making damn sure. I am checking all my goddamn sources on this. Oh my god, is Ant finally lying? Because Ant is the kind of person who will lie. He will lie. He lied about me really fucking... He fucking slandered me in his community tab. The fuck is this fucker? Rika? No? Let's see here. Rika. I don't know where the hell Rika is, but whatever. It's like
well, she's from Paldea apparently.
Okay,
but,
Paldea.
I mean, it's,
Okay, hang on, Paldea. All right.
It says nothing about her being non-binary at all. Well, more to the point, why did he say he in reference to, in his perspective, them?
Oh
like,
well, Jan.
aren't you
Oh well, Jan.
misgendering?
Don't you know? Like, non-binary people can still go by he, him, and she or pronouns.
Okay, but surely that'd be up to them. Like, I know a non-binary person who would prefer to be called they. It's, I don't know. You know, you need to. It's just interesting how if someone
There's
called,
dude, Rika isn't
someone like different
trans.
pronoun. Yeah, I was gonna say, but like, suppose that she was right. If someone misgendered her, he'd be like going off his mind. But when someone doesn't, when he does it, because he's assuming that it's fine to do, then that's okay. I don't know.
Who the fuck is Jake Johnstone?
It's funny how
I don't know. Who is Jake Johnstone? That's a good fucking question.
NB icons for real, 100%.
yeah, it's funny
100%.
that he has to assume that it's anything other than what's presented in the.
Yeah. Ant is definitely one of those
They are
motherfuckers.
defying gender
Yeah, because it's like
Apparently, he's a twink that looks like a lesbian.
Well, to suppose, for example, like let's say that
Apparently, he's a
whoever the
twink that
creator of
looks like a
this,
lesbian.
let's
Jake
say
Johnstone?
who this. Oh, I was still on the fucking Johnston guy. No, I was just gonna say it's like again just food for thought. Like suppose that this is an actual like female character and the designer was like, no, this is a girl, and he's going, no, she's non-binary. It's like, but why,
Dude, my buddy Fox, because my buddy Fox, he draws characters, he draws his own characters. He was showing them off to at an art con, and some asshole tranny walks up to Fox, and they're like, "Oh, I absolutely love this trans character you made," and Fox is sitting there going, they're not trans." And then the tranny was all like, "Oh no, of course, well, but of course, don't kid, of course they are." And since Fox is the kind of guy who's super polite about that, he just let the person just go off and he just ignored them. But it's like there are legit maniacs like this in the goddamn world. Anyway,
Yeah,
moving on.
the whole gender identity. As I was just like one more thing I was gonna say, the whole gender identity thing is just I don't know. I just find it interesting that it never cuts the other way. I suppose.
I remember
Yes.
years ago watching this one cringe compilation, and there's like, yeah,
This one what?
You'll never find out.
it's like gender ideology, like really hinge fandoms, like mixed. Like I remember watching like a cringe. I remember watching a cringe compilation like years ago of like this MLP, like My Little Pony convention. There's just like this gigantic neckbeard just asking the most weird, like sexualized questions about the ponies to the show's creators. I'm just like, oh my god, like, what is the thought process behind that? I just don't know.
Anyway, moving on.
Expectations all the way, and I adore that. I know they're not confirmed gender queer.
Rika is a woman.
They are.
Oh, wow.
Rika is a woman. Okay? We just looked it up.
I know they're not confirmed, so it's okay to assume someone's gender as long as they're not.
Dude, this is like
even if they are confirmed.
Dude, this is some bullshit I ran into the other day. I ran into this motherfucker on Threads, which is a cesspool of cringe, and this motherfucker thought Boba Fett was bisexual. I told him, no, Boba Fett is not bisexual. He has a wife, a daughter, and a granddaughter, alright? I told him that, and he said, "Oh, well, you don't know. Boba Fett might be fucking bisexual. We just don't know if he had any relations with a dude." It's like, bruh, if he did, we would have learned about it by now. Because for those who don't know, Mandalorians are open to gay marriage. Mandalorians don't give a shit if you're gay or not. But just because that's the case doesn't mean Boba Fett has ever had any relations with any man. Alright, again, if he did, we would have heard about it by now. He's been around for fucking 40, like damn near like 40 years. It's like we would know this shit. Anyway, moving on.
What, if you like Rika, you're gay? No matter what.
No.
That said, Mustard, you're a D. you're in B. And
who are these
Peony,
characters?
you're also.
If you like a woman, you're gay. If you like a woman, you're gay.
Yeah, it checks
We're
out.
now getting to the professors. Professor Oak.
Oh,
Professor Oak
jeez.
is solid C. I know him and Agatha had a thing going on when they were younger. That's cool and all that, but
did they?
whatever, you know?
Pretty sure they
Whatever.
didn't.
Not a fan.
So yeah, I don't know about that.
Professor Elm, though, higher C.
Why?
I think they're both good, but at this point in the game, the professors they're just dorks who. I mean, listen. Professor
Yeah,
Oak
they're
doesn't even know if
professors.
he's
And
bisexual,
all of these are
bisexual,
characters if they're not ranking high.
Sorry,
I-
we just.
No, but
I
I'm
don't know.
saying that he, like he said, that he cares academics, but he doesn't. He ranks them all low.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's another inconsistency, yeah.
There you go. But now we
Right.
move on to the first actually hot professor, Birch. Birch,
What?
you're an A.
Birch is
Birch
fat,
is great.
bro.
Birch is a dilf, easy dilf.
No, he isn't.
High, top tier. If you don't get
No.
it, you don't appreciate the peak male performance. Rowan.
Oh yeah, male performance. He's fat. He's
feel
got
like
a
B's
fucking
acceptable.
beer
He's pretty
belly,
good.
bro.
he outran like Puchianus or something, alright?
Also,
Listen,
why?
he can
Also,
move.
why'd you skip Rowan? Did he just skip Rowan?
No, he didn't. He put him in like B or something. I
Oh,
don't fucking
whatever.
know. It's,
Juniper. Here's
eh.
Juniper.
Sycamore, though.
Wait,
No,
that's
no,
not
no.
Sycamore. That's not Sycamore. That's Juniper.
Yeah, I know. That's why he
got the
corrected
hair.
in the
He's got
corner.
the hair.
Yeah.
He's got the vibes. I'll put her above Birch. I'll put her above Birch, but
Sycamore's a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. It's just
Hashtag
me. I
fake
feel,
fan. Ah.
I feel this made Juniper would be a bit higher, but that's alright. Fine, whatever. Okay.
Alright, fine, whatever.
Just barely above
They're
Birch, I
both
guess.
Great. The hair alone, that is like some wild hairdressing. and I
Yeah, it
know
looks
about
like she
that.
needs a
Kukui,
haircut.
You know what the answer is.
Why'd you skip
I'll put him
Sycamore, bro?
Above Archie. Yeah, I said it. But not above Dragon Mommy. And in his wrestling outfit, peak. His wife, unfortunately, only gets S. I know,
Why?
she's also great, but
What?
not as good as the husband.
Why?
They're both two gorgeous people. Sycamore
Oh,
is
they're.
also
Oh yeah, she's
behind
gorgeous, but
Jordan.
not as gorgeous as her
like
husband.
Sycamore.
Yeah, that checks out.
I
Without
don't fucking-
explanation.
I think we're at the point where this is like, in his, when he was making this, he was like, alright, I've ranked so many, I don't give a fuck anymore, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
lightning round through the rest of these.
Yeah.
Or a lot. He's gorgeous, but like, I kind of vibe with Morty's stoner vibes a little more personally. But
Morty's not a
guess-
stoner.
Oh, Ivy. Professor Ivy. Obviously, in the anime, Brock stays with Professor Ivy. What happened between him and Professor Ivy? Two alternate explanations have been proposed by different people on staff with Pokemon as to why Brock couldn't get with Ivy, and both of them are because Ivy was not straight and
She kicked
possibly
him
not
out.
cis. Ivy is
What?
gorgeous. Ivy is S.
What?
You
Where'd
haven't
they
seen-
say that?
Is
Is he trying to?
this like fan
That's
canon?
that's gotta be fan fiction. I do not buy that for a minute. That's someone on
Uh,
staff at fucking wherever the Pokemon anime is made. Is that Ivy's a lesbian? Let me look this shit up. Why did Brock leave Professor Ivy?
I thought, wasn't the in-universe explanation that he he wanted to travel with Ash still? I don't know.
Hang on, I'm speed reading this Game Rant article. How it was never explained why Brock left Ivy, and when her name was brought up, Brock curls up in a ball and says,
There's an entire article from the gamer. No. Listen to this. Gamer, no.
Oh,
From
there you
the gamer, no. Professor Ivy from the Pokemon anime is not gay. There's an entire article about this, and it's just weird.
Oh, from what
The
was
world
just
on
described in that other.
Mysteries from the old days
What
of
was I was
Pokemon
gonna say real
anime
quick.
persists to this day. There are false reports circulating that claim that one of them has been solved. We're here to debunk the reports that Professor Ivy from the Pokemon anime was a lesbian.
Okay. So, well, all right. So, yeah. Apparently, Takeshi Shudo said that, but here's the thing about that. That wasn't stated in the anime. That's just apocrypha. So the reason is still unconfirmed. Okay. Unless it's in the
No.
unless the reason is stated in the fucking show, it doesn't count. All right? Oh my god.
I'm fine with people theorizing whatever they want about their media. It's just like a case of I mean, please just go into it with that. Don't say that that's confirmed.
In the anime, when they introduce her, she jumps off the Gyarados she's riding and catches her jacket as it's thrown at her. Sonya. I love her. I love her so much.
Literally
I love how
who?
she's just, you see her arc over the course
I think she's the professor from Gala, right? Because like
of the game, right? In training, becoming a professor herself. And I just love her April O'Neil
Okay,
vibes.
wait. Well, before we move on from there, I think it's saying, guys. Jam. Just real quick. This minor thing, but why? Oh, why Brock left? Oh, wait, Jan, can you pause real quick?
yeah,
Yeah, but
uh,
the reason Brock left Ivy to do with like anything plot, it had entirely to do reasons. Like the reason was were placed in the first because his be too raceless, and that's why he by Tracy, and said, okay, that's
Yeah.
why they'd bring him back, and then they just brought him back.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with really. It had everything to do with like fan bash, nothing like to Ivy.
Well, yeah, Kino, I get what you're saying, but
It wasn't a plot line or anything.
Kino, I get what you're saying, but that's
or at least a well-defined one.
Kino, I get what you're saying, but that's the Doyleist reason he left. We don't really know the Watsonian reason he left. I get what you're saying, but those are different explanations. Anyway, moving on.
No, Sonya goes double S. At the bottom of double S, but she's still a double S. I love Sonya so much. Okay, mommy. Now this is game mommy right here. All the mommies get by default in A.
You want to date your mom?
And Officer Jenny. Okay, so Nurse Joy S tier. And Officer Jenny, I'm giving Officer Jenny a B tier. Jenny's a cop. And like not a cop like looker where he.
Oh, is he a fucking
clever
A-cabber?
trying to help you out, understanding and empathetic. Jenny's just a cop.
Yeah.
She just wants to arrest you. She almost arrests.
Yeah, she's a
Ash
cop.
in the first time they
what?
meet. So I'm like, you know what? Jenny's just a cop. I don't know. I do like the uniform though, but she's a cop.
He's an A-cabber. Okay. He's an A-cabber. He gotta be. Christ, on a bike.
The fact that it's like she tried to arrest Ash. Was he doing something that could reasonably be construed as illegal at the time?
Let me look that up.
Or like, did she have reasonable articulable suspicion when she was arresting him? Because if so, that's all fine, right?
So your Officer Jenny debuted in the episode Pokemon Emergency. She was seen at the beginning of the episode warning citizens of Viridian City of the Rocket Trio and to report suspicious-looking people immediately. Stopping Ash, who had Pikachu in his arms, she suspected him of being a thief, but once she saw his Pokédex, she believed that he was a trainer, while also mentioning that three other trainers had come through Viridian that same day. So yeah, she thought he was she thought he stole Pikachu.
So what she was given was there's 3 people out and about stealing Pokemon, and she saw 3 people, one of whom was carrying a Pokemon, and assumed, probably worth talking to them, seeing if these are the 3 people in question. That's that
this is before Misty joined Ash and before he even met Brock though. So, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Alright, moving on.
Still.
Leah Ketchum, Ash's mom. Okay. Possibly terrible taste in men if she is indeed. If Giovanni is really Ash's dad, as the Pokemon musical implied,
that's not
terrible
confirmed.
Taste in men. But I kind of love her. I'll go with my instinct. Ash's mom's an S tier. You're a B tier. I like the beard and the grizzled hair, but you are, of course, also, Chairman Rose. You are like the kind of bad guy, but like not.
I don't know anything about him. Is he just a kind of bad guy, or who is this guy?
That's Rose from Sword and Shield. He basically wants to stop a fucking energy crisis before it even happens, even though that energy crisis isn't gonna happen for another like fucking 1,000 years.
Okay.
hang on. Rose is the president of the Marco Cosmos conglomerate and the chairman of the Galar Pokemon League. He was the first person to endorse Leon as a champion and also sponsored Bede's Gym Challenge. He also designed and developed the metropolis of Winden, which houses the headquarters for both the Galar Pokemon League and Macro Cosmos. Like his estranged brother Peony, he uses steel types. He I'm trying to here we go. During the player's travels, Rose discusses with Leon a plan to secure an energy source for Galar that can avert a projected energy crisis that would occur within the next 1,000 years. When Hop and the player head to Rose Tower to confront Leon for failing to appear for dinner, they catch a discussion between the two, with Leon arguing that Rose's plan can wait until the championship match, and Rose insisting on taking action immediately. He then apologizes for delaying them, but after Leon departs, Rose begins to enact his scheme. He releases Eternatus, which had been energizing with the wishing stars collected by Bede, to enact a second Darkest Day in order to provide Galar with a near infinite supply of energy. However, Eternatus proves to be impossible to control, and Rose is forced to interrupt the championship match between the player and Leon to enlist Leon's help to defeat and catch Eternatus. Hop and the player follow Leon to the energy plant to confront Rose, with Hop being defeated by Rose's Pokemon and Rose in turn losing to the player. After his defeat, Rose applauds the player and invites them and Hop to join Leon at the tower summit, confident in Leon's chances of capturing Eternatus. However, while Leon had worn down the Pokemon, he was unable to catch it, and it's only stopped by the combined strength of the player, Hop, Zacian, and Zamazenta before being captured by the player. Rose is not seen again after Eternatus' capture, having turned himself over to the authorities. Subsequently, Leon takes over Rose Tower and inherits the position of the league chairman from Rose, using these new positions to create the Battle Tower and the Galarian Star Tournament. That's who Rose is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like he's the antagonist.
Yes.
So he is the bad guy.
Yes.
All right.
Not really. He's kind of like wishy-washy as an antagonist. I don't know. I like his beard though. Oh, Wick. Okay, so hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's
Literally.
loser means
Hear me out.
distance, right?
Hear me out. Wick is like, what if we took Melanie and gave her Velma vibes above Cynthia? Yeah, I put her above Cynthia.
Heresy.
In other words, just give her glasses.
Okay.
Gorgeous, beautiful. The hair, the glasses, the vibes, the science vibes, but also
the breasts.
you know she gives great hugs. You know she probably smells.
Okay,
like,
with chesticles
lavender
like that,
perfume.
I'd love a hug from those. Hell yeah.
You know she has those glasses. You know she probably has like 5 sets of designer glasses on hand. Just beautiful, beautiful. Love Wick. This dork though gets a C. I think he's a dork, and I don't like him. All right, the Team Rocket ones. I was a
Oh,
Mars,
so okay,
right?
so we're rating.
Oh,
Mars is B. She's
okay.
fine. You're a C. You're a D. You're a B too. You're all right. C. I feel like all of the characters from Legends Arceus, they're a solid A. I don't really feel super strongly about them, but I do love the historical.
They're an A. I don't feel super strongly about them. This is why they are in the 3rd highest tier on the tier list.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
vibes they bring. Your lack of eyebrows though is disconcerting, so I'm gonna put you in B. Mid B, but otherwise you're pretty cool. AZ, he just gives. If Koga gives smelly vibes, AZ gives worse vibes. I'm gonna put you in.
He's
like,
actually homeless, yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
ancient.
he's a homeless man.
Yeah.
Has been.
No, wait.
Years.
Sorry, let me use to write you. Unhoused. That's a term that needs to be retired.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hasn't been washed off of him since 3,000 years ago. You just know he's not taking care of himself because he's depressed. The last 2 of the game, Jesse
He's a
and
hobo.
James, both 25,
Let's say that.
both queer icons.
No, they're
Regardless of where I
not.
Put Jesse and James. I want to just let you know, I love these 2 dorks. They are fantastic.
How are they
I love
queer
both of them.
icons?
They
They're in a straight
some of my
relationship.
I don't know, because like there's that one episode where James cross dresses or something.
That
I
was
guess?
one
I don't know.
episode though, and it was a disguise.
I don't know. again, if you listen, if that's his read on them, whatever. But like, I just don't know how that's pertinent to them as a character design. It's like,
My fucking
you know.
God.
Favorite fictional characters of all time. So when I put them at the top of A, know that I'm only speaking to how much I'd like to be with them intimately. These people I would love to be with on any occasion. They are perfect. They are fantastic and I love them. But I don't know if I'd want to sleep with them. Is what I'm saying.
Why?
Oh, so
Well,
wait.
shouldn't they be low on the list then?
Again, are we? So is that the metric? How much you would like to sleep with the person? Because I don't know. I Why then is loser mean like B? It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Oh my God, this fucking man.
That being said, though, I adore both the head candidate together, and I love the Delia Ketchum Jesse ship. I think it's adorable. Jesse and James are inseparable. If you see one, you kind of get the other in the package deal. Yeah, exactly. Like it's they're life partners in some capacity.
No,
But,
they're
like,
a legit
I
couple.
don't think I would put them in S. I love them, but not like that. Is what I'm saying. Here's the tier list.
What
Okay.
a shoddy fucking tier list, man.
So, what are your thoughts, guys?
Horrible.
He needs to like go down to foundational level and like reconsider how you make a tier list video. Maybe.
Yeah. Hang on.
Like if I was being serious, like in terms of the actual appraisal of this, it is incredibly
Okay.
confused. The
Yeah.
editing is pretty
So,
bad. Go ahead.
I am going to his fucking video right now, and I'm leaving my fucking comment right there. This video is so fucking bad. Oh my God.
so there's a term online called horny, and it's basically a term. There's a term online called there's a term online that's referred to as safe horny, and it's used for people trying to be pretentious for displaying their sexual like fetishes or just like what they're attracted to. And you can see that very much here with Ant's video. He's just constantly pussyfooting around, just like his base urges, and he's he's just looking for like validation for his just what he's trying to, and I just find that really lame and cringy, if I'm being honest.
Yes. Yeah.
I
No.
I could honestly care less about that aspect of it. What I find just frustrating is the way that the
own
video is
up to
structured.
what you like. You need to like guys what you first place. It's just why. I just don't get it.
No, what I was gonna say is like I'm fine with people making whatever video they want about whatever topic, but I think that the problems with this video are just very fundamental. Like the editing is bad.
Yeah.
He didn't check what the tier list had on it.
Mhm.
He intersplices certain characters such that it's confusing for like. Suppose that I was just and then to say, of course, what I actually am able to get out of this video. It's like a case of if I was an audience member who didn't really know much about Pokemon or Ant's channel and I saw this, I'd be like, what am I actually getting out of this? Because it's very confusing the way that it's out of order. It's very confusing as to what the standard even is here, what is actually like being appraised. I don't know. It just seems like this is the classic.
Then it's validation. Then of course it's going to be it's all structured.
Well, yeah, but it's like it just seems like the fodder thing here. It's like the classic of I just had. This is how I feel about some Pokemon designs and how they make me horny, and it's like here's a tier list of it. Which, if that's what you want to make, sure, but I just don't think that it's very high quality.
Yeah, this was shit.
Indeed.
Well, anyway. So there's another crappy ass ant video. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, again, Kino, Jan, thanks for coming on, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment below what you thought of the video, subscribe if you want more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time in the backseat. Take care.